speaking today with Husayn Kassai, the CEO of Onfido. How are you doing?
Very well.
Good. So you guys are a company that helps businesses actually verify users, but you do it using machine learning and a selfie.
Correct.
So how does that work?
So of the 1,500 or so businesses that we power, when they're onboarding their consumers, as part of the registration process, the user would take a photo of their government ID and a recording of their face. And then we're using machine learning to extract the characters from the ID and determine if it's fraudulent or not based on the millions of checks that we've done. And then we compare the photo on the ID with the face of the user that's providing it and provide a confidence score. So that it's not just a genuine ID, but it's the person who's presenting it is the owner of that ID.
So I know you guys started out with identity verification with the shared economy companies, but you've kind of switched over to focus on the financial industry. Why did you make that change?
So we could see when we started 6 years ago that more and more businesses are moving online, and yet they don't get to see their customers face to face. So how do you build that trust? And our first few customers just happened to be in the trust marketplace ecosystem. And we onboarded them and we started to grow and scale. And with machine learning technology, the more checks that you do, the better you become at fraud detection. So once our fraud detection algorithms improved, we slowly started with what we call soft fintech, so micro loans and lower deposit accounts and lower risk accounts. And then from there, we went on to lending and sort of high risk use cases. And today, about 3/4 of the customers that we power are regulated and a quarter are still very much unregulated.
Okay, so what's in it for banks and fintech companies? What do they get out of it?
So the first thing that I guess you can't operate a digital or online bank without having to without being able to verify their users. It's a core essential piece of that, both in terms of regulation, it's a know your customer KYC process, but also if you're purely online, you're going to get all the fraudsters. Being able to verify individuals digitally means you're onboarding more users, so conversion increases. A, is more convenient, but B, you don't have to be on a credit bureau to be approved, for instance. Second, it's streamlining it, so it's lowering costs. And third, it's reducing risk. There's always been a desire from consumers wanting to use these online platforms. And historically, banks used to think of online experiences just as a UX, but it's now an end-to-end experience. It's not just your UI and UX, do you have to call a call center to verify yourself? Do you have to go inside a bank branch to verify yourself? Or can you do it from home? And that shift has already happened and gaining pace.
So it's a total game changer then?
In many ways. Right. We think that the biggest missing piece was the ability to robustly verify individuals online. And now that we've been able to achieve that with machine learning, it's a case of it's on a global basis, that's the move.
Amazing. Thank you so much for stopping by today. I appreciate it.